Coming to you live, it's the AutoHub show with Ian and Jeff. Here we go.
So what would your dealership feel like if your entire sales staff was literally on fire, your sales and service staff? They were nonstop all over social media, completely dominating your marketplace. They could do it in 30 days or less and then continue their education to do it for an entire 6 months or a year. You literally would completely take over the entire marketplace and no one would be able to compete with you. And that's what we can do for you. So when you're walking around your community, whether you're at local restaurants or you're going to the gym, if you don't want to be bothered, fine, you won't be bothered. But a lot of people will walk up to you and say, oh my God, I love your social media. Your staff is amazing. We love what you're doing in the community. We want to come buy a car from you. We want to get an oil change at your dealership. Your community is absolutely going to love you. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms. You will literally be all over the place. I've traveled all over North America. I've trained Toyota. I've trained Nissan. I've been to driving sales. I've been to Women in Auto. I get hired as a speaker for conferences at universities all over the country. And I can help change the trajectory of your dealership right now. If you click on the link, you can sign up for our webinar. It's live with me and you'll learn the 7 strategies that you need at your dealership in order to see that success.
Hi, everyone. This is Paul Robson, the CEO over at Trusted Sale. And if you don't know Larry Feldman at Career Changers, boy, are you missing out. Now, what are you missing, you might ask? Well, for starters, you're missing the world's best trainer. But seriously, what makes Larry a great trainer is how engaged he keeps his audience. I was at a store recently while Larry was conducting training. And let me tell you, nobody wanted to leave that room. I mean, even when they needed a bio break, they wanted to stick around and hear what Larry had to say. The great late Jim Valvano, who said, to me, there are 3 things everyone should try to do every day. Number 1 is laugh. Number 2 is think. Spend some time in thought every day. And number 3, you should have your emotions move you to tears. If you laugh, think, and cry, that's a heck of a day. Well, I can tell you, Larry's going to make you laugh. He's going to make you think. And yeah, every once in a while, he's going to make you shed a tear or two. But one thing I can say, it's a heck of a day when Larry comes to visit. But wait, there's more. There is? Yeah. Not only is Larry a great trainer, but he's also one hell of a recruiter. So if you need people in your dealership, I mean anyone, you need technicians, salespeople, managers, BDC agents, whatever you need, Larry can get you staffed right with the right people and do it fast.
Ways to improve. Every month we want to improve better on what we did the month before, maybe the year before. It's about how fast we can get the cars done with quality work to get it to the front line, because that's where we make our money. And the bottom line is the longer it takes, the more money you spend. We want to get it down as low as possible. Right now, like I said, we're in a great stage. We're at 4.5 days. In Recon, we want to know how quickly we can get the cars out of the Recon process and to their front line. The average days in Recon, and then the time to line are the most important thing to get to. I'm Mike Burrell. I'm Service Director at JM Lexus.
This is Ian.
And this is Jeff, and we're here at Used Car Week 2023 with our new best friend, Tony Red, the best friend, who is with the Cam Clark Ford Group based out of the U.S., but it's okay, we've forgiven him. Knows lots of people that we know, but we wanted to ambush him and interview him. Tony, thank you so much for taking the time to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing here.
Well, I'm with Cam Clark Auto Group out of Canada and USA. I handle the used car operations for the 20 stores, and we just kind of need more eyes on cars. We come down and get more ideas and look into some AI stuff and some other solutions and stay current, which is, sometimes difficult when you're up in the Great White. So I'm originally from Seattle, been 45 years in the business, and I want to keep growing. That's what it's all about.
Very cool. And by the way, because we're new buds. Like those of you guys in Canada with those stores, you want me to say good things about you, Brett. You've got to call me and you've got to do me good things. And by the way, you know, Brett's due to have a baby on Friday.
I was up there 2-3 weeks ago and he was off to an appointment. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So
Everything going good.
yeah, bad. You know, the beauty is they got an appointment for the baby. This is the new work. Got an appointment to have the baby. So what are the big challenges you're finding across the group?
Well, it's always people. Any group, any dealership, it's always people first. So it's always people. You can build processes around everything else, but people's, you know, all have to be on the same wavelength. So we're working on common language throughout the group, throughout U.S. and Canada. We're blessed to have some software that you know, really speaks common language, U.S. and Canada. So, you know, we're just getting that message across and doing it on a weekly basis and then adding to it with events like this. And we're just going to keep getting better and better and adding so it.
And what's been your experience so far at Used Car Week?
What's my, what knocked me over? Really? Well, you know, the instant video calls before us, not that hurt it there all, but that call, okay. Really, I spent some time with Jared at Contact AI that was really effective.
Yeah.
Craig Quisenberry with ACV is multifaceted, a lot of great ideas for us in regards to transportation, and actually appraisal processes have been on tops on our list, and there's some great stuff here, really innovative technology on appraisal processes that, you know, you'd be lost without, really, as time goes forward here. So we're including EV and battery life and EV, and, you know, appraising EVs are going to be difficult to forward, and we need to get our arms around it, and this is where you get the stuff to do.
So is it really true that the new swear word in the Ford world is EV?
Well, you know, they went down. Everyone went down the wrong path. I mean, I think that's a given. That we know this. So everybody knows that they went down this wrong path. Those of us that are age knew it from the beginning. 26. So yeah, we knew it from the beginning, but the kids had to see it firsthand. So now they have. So now it needs to fit the right demographics for where it's at. It's going to be a 10% deal or a 20% deal, or if it's going to take 5 years or 10 years, whatever it's going to take. Let's wade in properly so we're not, you know, head first with egg.
So the big question I have for you is, and you're in a very unique position. What's the difference in the used car business between the U.S. and Canada? The one thing I know is the actual is the acquisition mode, because it's so much more opportunity in the States for acquisition other than private. It's flat.
Yeah, no, I suppose it's acquisition is a good way. But I think that the difference between what really strikes me and what really hit home to me is the amount of data that's available for proper acquisition in the U.S. versus the amount of data that's available in Canada. There's a real data issue there. You're somewhat in the blind, even if you want to deal with market-based supply and cost of markets, provision or profit time or whatever you want to deal with. If there's not enough data, you still are, there's a little bit more gut to it than there should be, especially when we're trying to work as a team, as one deal. So more data, if they shared more data between the two, if the companies weren't so split down the middle, U.S. and Canada, they came together and shared more data, and it would be beneficial to the Canadians for sure.
Thank you very much for taking the time. It's a pleasure, and enjoy the rest of
This rep meeting, you guys. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, what?
Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.